Rap battle a special needs kid while she stood there laughing with that guy. I felt pathetic. This is from an email that I got a couple months ago. I feel like this is kind of bait, or this is a troll. I'm not sure if this is a real email or not, but I'm going to treat it like a real email, or at least this part. I used to do all these reaction videos to people emailing me asking for advice about moving to Japan or women or everything else, and I kind of stopped doing it because I realized I came to a conclusion that maybe you guys came to a long time before I did. I don't know if I should be giving advice. I don't feel like an expert. I don't feel like I should be telling people what to do. And maybe we can just frame it as my opinions, reactions and opinions. Let's say that, because I do like responding to the emails, responding to the supporters occasionally, but yeah, most of the time I'm just like, man, I don't know. I don't know what you should do. I don't know. That sucks though. Sorry. That sucks. Sorry, bro. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, this guy emailed me months ago, and I don't remember all the details in the email, but I just remember it being a crazy email. So here we go. Not going to say his name, but he goes, "Hey James, love your vids, bro. I found your channel a couple months ago. Been binging them at work or in the car when I have time. I really respect your story and how you turned your life around after your past relationship. It honestly inspires me." Did I turn my life around? It's not like I was living in an alley somewhere in a cardboard box, shooting up hard drugs and banging street meat or anything like that. I wasn't a man. I was a simp. I was a dork. I cared way too much about what people thought of me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would say that I turned my life around, but I've definitely improved quite a bit. But thank you. He goes, "I'm 18, been with my girlfriend for 2 years. We met in film class back when I was in school in Hawaii." Yes, I say Hawaii correctly. "At first, we didn't like each other, but became friends. I'd go to her for relationship advice, even though she'd never been in one before. One night, I invited her to hang out with some friends and realized she was the one for me. Or I thought so. Oh no. We went on a first date, got food, watched fireworks, and it felt magical." Sounds great. "After we started dating, things changed. She went out with another guy after work until 1 a.m. while I was home asleep." Bro. She went out with another guy until 1 a.m. while you were home asleep, dog. It's a big no-go for me, dog. What was that guy on American Idol, Randy Jackson? "Yeah, it's a no for me, dog." I don't know what they did, but it broke me. Yeah, it doesn't matter what they did. Just them going out at 1 a.m. together while you're home asleep, you don't know about it. Yeah, bro, that's enough. "She kept doing untrustworthy things, lied about them, saying she didn't know better." Of course. Well, if she gets away with it once and you don't put your foot down, they're going to do it again. What else do you expect? "She lied about him, saying she didn't know better." Of course. I believed her, but deep down, I didn't. "Later, I found out she'd been texting that same guy, making fun of me." Oh, hell no. "And at a school overnight event, she walked off with another random guy while I was high off an edible my friend gave me. They even made... They even made me rap battle a special needs kid while she stood there laughing with that guy." What are you talking about? They made you do this? Yeah, so many things wrong here. Why you doing edibles in the first place? That stuff's for losers. That stuff's for dorks, and people will come up with 1,001 excuses as to why it's not, why it's good, cures cancer, blah, blah, blah. Nah, man, that shit is for losers. Once you become rich, once you get your own business and you travel the world and you're sitting on a pile of wealth, all right, yeah, be my guest. Go ahead, smoke your weed, eat your edibles. But until then, man, you got to grind. You got a job to do. You can't be sitting around being a lazy sack of shit, eating edibles, smoking weed all the time. "We stayed together, but the resentment built up. I got controlling and treated her badly when I should have just left. When I tried to, she threatened to delete herself." Yeah, this bitch is crazy, dude. This bitch is crazy. She threatened to delete herself, so I tried to make her hate me, which was stupid. Over time, she ended up in the psych ward twice for attempts, and we argued constantly. Yeah. There were good moments, but mostly fights. Eventually, I left for Christmas break to Texas, and I never came back. Had everything shipped, started living with my mom instead of my dad in Hawaii. Yeah, good move, dude. Cut this woman off. No resentment, no mercy. Cut her off 101%. Get out of there. After 6 months of on and off emailing, we decided to give it another shot. No. You never go back, especially to a girl like this, in and out of the psych ward, threatening to delete herself. Bro, what are you doing, man? Come on. Never go back. And you know what? I feel bad for this girl. That sucks. Obviously this person is deeply disturbed, traumatized, mentally ill. But as I always say, it's not your job to take care of them. And as hard as you try to heal someone like that, to help them out anyways, they're not going to change. They need to change on their own accord, from their own volition. Not your job, dude, and you're just bringing yourself down trying to. It's like when someone's drowning and you don't really know how to swim. I mean, you don't have your life sorted out either. You're a young man trying to figure out your way through this difficult world, and you're trying to go help this person that is drowning, and you can't even swim yourself. What happens? You both drown. After 6 months of on and off emailing, we give it another shot. Found out she had an online fling with some guy, yet it just keeps going. This is a rabbit hole. Just goes and goes and goes. And you know that this is all the shit that you do know. Imagine the shit that you don't know, especially if she was living all the way, across the pond over in Hawaii. You weren't even living by her, and these are the things you found out. Imagine the shit that you don't know, bro. I told myself I'd changed and forgave her. What is that? What? You told yourself you changed? She had an online fling with a guy. What the fuck are you talking about? This is like, dude, you sound like a bitch. And I'm not saying that to be a douchebag. I'm saying that to give you a reality check. You got to change. You got to toughen up, man. Come on. But when we got back together, she was angrier, still holding on to how I treated her before, of course. And it worked before. It worked. Her manipulating you, her talking shit about you, going around with other guys, you not doing anything. It worked before. Why would she change? And now you brought her back after all of that. After all of the stuff that she's done, you bring her back. The door is wide open. She just waltzes right back in. You think she's going to change? They don't change. And you encourage her. You incentivize her not to change because it's been working. It's been working. She's got you on a string, baby. When we got back together, she was angry, still holding on to how I treated her before. I could tell she wanted revenge. What the fuck is this? I tried to show her I'd changed and wanted a fair, healthy relationship. Does he mean like I changed, like, I'm not just some dork anymore. I got my shit together. I'm a grown man now. Doesn't matter though. There's two pieces to this puzzle. She has to change as well, and she ain't changing. And you know what? Sorry to say it, but in a short time frame like this, someone in their formative years as a teenager, like the odds that she's really, really gonna change, pretty low. That's gonna take years and years of investment and deep introspection from this girl to actually change. And you can't be there around for it. Stayed toxic. Lots of fights, yelling, small hopeful moments here and there. She eventually moved in with me in Texas. What? I'm sorry, dude, but come on, man. She's like, she won't change. You just keep rewarding her for not changing. And now she moved in with you, and you know she's crazy? Why would she change? Constant arguing, yelling, threatening to leave, locking doors, throwing things, of course. I was trying to work and provide. Bro. What did this guy say he was, like 18? Trying to work and provide, man. What do you think you are, like a 30-year-old dude with a wife and kids? No. You're a kid. You need to be going out, exploring the world, moving to a different country, finding yourself, meeting people, making friends from all over, building your network, starting some type of personal brand. Get up on social media, do something. What are you trying to father this crazed woman, this broken woman at this young age, bro? She started rage baiting me because she thought I had nowhere to go. Well, you didn't. The only place you had to go was with her. You keep letting her waltz back into your life. A couple days ago, I got mad because she wouldn't apologize when I told her she hurt my feelings. She said she didn't care. Yeah, of course. This is what happens, man. Civilized people, mentally healthy people try to talk it out, try to talk rationally. We try to talk about our feelings. We say, hey, this is how you made me feel. This is why it wasn't okay. This is what I would like you to do. I would like you to change. And then other people, they make you feel bad about it. They blame you for it. Maybe they physically escalate and they attack you. And once someone does that to you once you realize, oh, this person isn't the type of person that can be reasoned with, you got to draw that boundary. You got to build that wall and you got to get out. Build the wall, brother. Because if you don't, manipulative people will just make it worse and worse and worse. And they will get in your head. Because you got to think about this. Manipulators are professionals. Now, they have developed, if they have a mental illness, if they have some type of trauma, they have developed like this for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, throughout their entire life, building this mental frame in their mind that makes sense to them, but to nobody else. So you think, I'm going to talk to this person, I'm going to reason with them, I'm going to convince them of something else, I'm going to convince them that they were wrong, that they hurt me, that they need to change. You're not doing it, bro. You're an amateur facing off against a professional who does this 60 minutes an hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Broken people like this. A couple days ago, I told her she hurt my feelings. She didn't care. I remembered that she said she'd move out if it didn't work. Of course she said that. You can't listen to what they say. You can't listen to what they say. This is rule number 1. Dating 101, women 101, manipulative people 101. Don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. The number 1 rule of Fight Club. Of course they say that. So they can deceive you. You have to watch what they do. You don't listen to what they say. She said she'd move out if it didn't work, but now she's staying as if though she's staying even though she has no family here. I got so frustrated, I chopped a wooden nightstand with my hand and left for the gym. Here! I called my mom and told her everything I had been hiding. I left that night, have been staying with her since. I'm still going to work even though they're threatening to fire me. What? I'm trying to find a second job to save up and move, but it's hard. My mom's sick and slowly dying. And seeing her like this kills me. All right, well, this changes things. I don't have a car anymore since I was using hers. So I got dropped off everywhere. Whose car? Are you talking about the girl's car? Please tell me it isn't the girl's car. If it's the girl's car, then this tells us so much more. Of course, dude, of course she's going to treat you like shit. You're reliant on her. You got to be able to walk away from the deal. You can't walk away if you don't have a car. You need her for the car. You can't be reliant on the female, bro. I've got only 1.1K in my account, nowhere else to go. That sucks, dog. Such a waste. Before I met her, everyone thought I was going to be successful. I saw my future so clearly. I was talented, focused, and knew where I was going. Now I feel completely lost, like I have nothing. My crazy ex is still in the same state, even having my mom's address. And I feel stuck. Yeah, this is insane. I want to do what you did, rebuild and find myself again. But I don't even know where to start. I feel like I'm losing myself. And I don't know how much more I can take. I just needed to tell someone who might understand. So I sent this dude an email in response, but I haven't made the video until now. I don't know, man. I'm not a professional in any field. I'm not an expert. Don't take this as advice. Just maybe as a friend, I'll tell you my kind of what I'm thinking, my thoughts, what I would do. And hey, I'm an idiot. So, all right, this girl's living at your house. She's crazy. She's living at your mom's house. Your mom is sick. You don't have any job. All right, first things first. First things first, I don't think anything gets better until you get rid of this woman. You got to send her back to Hawaii. You got to get her packing her bags and kick her ass out. And I know that's going to be difficult. I know that's going to be tough. But you can't actually get better until you get rid of this virus. This girl is going to make everything in your life worse. Once you get rid of her, you'll be able to do so much more. You'll be able to, your mental health will improve. You'll be able to go to the gym, and you'll be able to sleep better, and you'll be able to work better, and everything else will get better. Your relationship with your mom will get better. You'll be more happy to be at home, right? Number one thing, get this woman out of there. So if it doesn't look like she legally has any right to be staying at your mom's house, so deal with that however you need to. Call the authorities, do something. Number one thing, get rid of this girl. I don't even need to go into much detail. All you need to know is she manipulated you time and time again. She cheated on you multiple times. She's threatening to take her life. Yeah, that sucks. I really feel for this person. I'm sure she's traumatized. I'm sure she went through an absolutely horrible childhood, and that is terrible. But like I said, it's not your job to deal with that. It's not your job to take care of her and be her father. You need to get rid of this girl. You need to save yourself and your mom, dude. Your mom is on her deathbed, passing away right now, and this is how you're going to spend your final time with your mom, with this miserable person around, controlling your life, making your relationship probably with your mother as well even more stressed. You got to get rid of this girl. Once you get rid of this girl, bust your ass at work, save up some money, get a car. I would tell you to move away and just like start a new life, but it sounds like your mom is sick. So, bro, save up your money, set a goal every single day and every single week of how much money you need to save in order to buy a car, buy some type of shitty used car, talk to people, make some friends, talk to your friends' dads. I got a car for $1,000. This was like 10 years ago, but what did I do? I talked to people. I talked to my uncle. My uncle had some friend who had a bunch of old cars, was willing to meet me and talk to me, and he said if he liked me, he would give me his car for $1,000. So that's what I made work. You got to make things work that way, and set some type of goal, a spending goal every single day. So if you want to save this much money at the end of the month, how much money do you need to save per day? How much money do you need to spend per day? It shouldn't be too difficult to do that math, figure it out. When I was about this age, I told myself I wouldn't spend more than $20 every single day. So I gave myself $20 legit every single day, and then when I saved more than that, that was just a bonus. So I had goals to, like I said, buy the car, to go to certain concerts, to save money, just to save money for like who knows why, in case something happens. So yeah, get rid of this girl, man. That sucks. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is something that you already know. I'm not saying anything prophetic here, but you got to get rid of this girl, and you know that. You just want somebody else to say it, I'm sure. Hopefully he already has by now, since this was a couple months ago that he emailed me. But anyone that is manipulative, that is trying to figure out how much they can get over on you, and sorry, but that's kind of, in a way, that is the nature of course, mentally ill people and manipulators, but in a sense, that's kind of the way of women, because they're testing you. They want you to be the leader. They want you to be strong, and they're always going to be testing you. They're always going to be seeing, how much more can I get over on this person? It's the same way with children. Anyone who has spent time raising children, disciplining children, leading children, or like pets, dogs, and stuff like that, like they're always going to be seeing how much more they can get over on you, and you got to lead. You got to put your foot down. Anytime you need to be a leader, The people who are looking for you to lead, they're going to test you. They're going to be looking to see how much more they can get over on you, how much they can manipulate you, how far can they go, how much can they stretch this inch into a mile. So this is the basics, but you got to put your foot down. Taking a girl back after she's cheated on you, she's disrespected you, she's threatened you, and then you take her back. Of course she's just going to do it again. You're telling her that it's okay to do that. You do that, I'm still going to take you back. I'm still going to show you love. I'm still going to give you attention. And that's another thing too, when they like throw these fits and they get into these crazy fights with you, the best thing that you can do is just tell them like, you're in timeout type thing. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you and get into a yelling match with you, because what they're looking for in the first place is they're looking for the attention. They want the attention, and them throwing a fit, they get you all wrapped up in it. They have control over you. They have power over you. They like that control. They like the attention. They like all of it. Best thing you can do is just be calm. Say, yeah, no thanks. I'll talk to you when you calm down, or whatever. Right? Just completely ignore them. You can't reward bad behavior because they're looking for the attention. They freak out. You give them the attention. What happens? They're incentivized to freak out and go crazy on you again. So that's all I really have to say, man. Sorry you're going through this, brother. Hopefully I can be of some type of help. I don't think I said anything too interesting or too deep here, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. yungjamesYT@gmail.com. Appreciate ya. Take care.